hey, if you're sick of the unicorn makeup trend as I am, there is another trend that seems to be pretty strong, the Gore girls of Instagram. So these are makeup artists, or maybe not even, pros, like amateurs who are very skilled. And instead of doing maybe the hot new look of the day, #aesthetic, they are doing something else incomplete, which is that they are doing gore VFX, blood, pieces of fingers falling off, flesh open, like
making
custom
prosthetics, yeah.
Yes. Out of cheap things like toilet paper or latex.
Which is actually, I've been on some sets where they need to do that kind of wrinkled skin, and there's specialty, tissue paper, and they're like, yeah, just give me a Kleenex. It works just as well.
Yeah, so that's actually extremely popular. For instance, we have Kiana Jones, who has 152,000 followers on Instagram, 427,000 subscribers on YouTube, making me cry and regret my choices in life doing a talk show.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
She goes by FreakMoFX. She's just one of hundreds of makeup bloggers to go this route, and it's a very interesting phenomenon to happen. We also have Tindra Ferner at sfx.stuff, a 15-year-old from Sweden with 26,000 followers.
Okay, now I'm sad.
Ronnie Hayes, a 15-year-old known as Ronnie Rat, has over 228,000 followers. It's interesting because a lot of the times this happens from the Explore page, and people see this and go, what is it? Is it real? I'll check it out. And then you discover this person who
is an artist.
Made this nasty gash on their face, pus coming out. You would think this would detract people, but people are interested.
You can't help but look. Humans are fascinated by gore. Even if you're repulsed or afraid of it, you're still intrigued because what you're seeing there is what is in here, and you kind of try to put together how does that all work. But yeah, we have friends who are makeup artists professionally for the industry who will post pictures of them on set, and they're like, here I did a cool little animal creature thing, or here I did beauty makeup or some crazy sparkly makeup, and then they're like, oh, today I made a severed head that talks.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that gets like 3 million likes and then boosts their stuff because people, it's fascinating. And horror movies in themselves, I think, draw a lot of the more energetic fans that want to know more. A lot of times everyone likes to hear behind the scenes interviews and stuff like that, but as far as horror films go, I feel a lot of people want to know, that's not real, that can't be real.
Yeah.
So how did they do that? So these makeup artists who work within the film industry, or like some of the independent people who are just naturally talented, who are taught themselves, if they're giving you a glimpse behind the curtain of how do you do such things, it is fascinating. It's how it's made.
Well, weirdly, the more professional looking stuff isn't as popular as the less professional.
Kind of like doing it at home,
and people
want to
know that they can do it too.
That's true. It's
they want
obtainable.
It to be accessible.
Accessible, obtainable.
And so what was funny to me was that the old age makeup, if it's really good, people don't like it because they think it's a real elderly person.
Oh yeah, they think they're cheating. They're like, that's just an old dude. That's your grandma.
And they want it to look a little faker, I guess. So you understand, like, oh, that's makeup.
They can feel cool because they spot it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So real people who work in the effects makeup industry have noticed, especially at the College of Makeup and Art Design in Toronto, a huge influx of women interested in special effects makeup classes, getting into this industry more so than ever before. They need to learn the history though before, I guess, moving forward. For instance, like Rick Baker would be an important person to know about.
You gotta study the classics, of how you watch movies like The Thing that came out where I think before most of your audience may have been born. And all that is practical. So how do you take something so cerebral?
That's why Alien still looks good, and then maybe some older CGI things look less good because the technology constantly gets better and better.
Even like Evil Dead, where it's kind of cheesy, but there's still a primal fear to it.
Yeah. It doesn't look the best in Evil Dead, I'd say.
Okay, well, Night of the Living Dead, or any of those classic ones where you're like, those zombies are blue tinted, but you still find yourself being like, what was that? And you're it's because it's real, because it's obtainable and accessible, and that people feel that is something they could do or that could be done to them.
Ooh. Ooh, so you could become maybe a pro one day, or a really skilled amateur, or someone with just a lot of Instagram followers. Audience, would you ever be interested in doing special effects makeup, even if just for a night? Please let us know, and please like and subscribe for more.